Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. My name is Tamara Hamilton. I am a beauty blogger, and today, take my blanket down, it's usually across my lap. And today we are going to go through and discuss, is there doo-doo in your makeup? Yes, that is a legitimate question, and I don't mean to gross anybody out, but we need to talk, okay? We need to talk. Is there doo-doo in your makeup? So we're going to talk about tonight. If you're watching live, if you can just let me know in the comments that you are here and you can see and hear me okay. It is really important that we share this out. This is not going to come from a certain company perspective. It is just about getting the word on safety out there. So please share this out, Brittany. So please share this out on your timeline and in beauty groups. You will not get into trouble. This is not going to be a direct sales, network marketing, any type of thing like that. So make sure you share this out in beauty groups because people need to know what they're buying. So I'm going to go ahead, speaking of sharing, and get this shared out. And again, please let me know that you can hear me okay in the comments. If you are on live, I'd love to give you a shout out. If you are a first time watcher, can you just let me know where you are viewing from? Let me know your name and where you're viewing from. I love to give first time viewers a shout out. This is a really, really important video, everyone. Again, this is not a sales video. This is not a video to promote any particular company or product, just simply to get the word out there that people need to be careful about not so much what they're buying, but more importantly, where they're buying it from. Hello, Doc B. I miss you. Dr. Dorothy Bounds in the house. We got Lisa Webb in the house. Gina Morelli. I'm getting this shared out. If you can let me know also that you've shared, I will also give you a shout out as well. So let me know that you've shared. And I'm sharing in a couple more places and we will be all set to go. We've got Lisa from Chicago, Gina Morelli, first time ever from Northern California. Hey, Gina. Is that Periscope Gina? No, that's is that Periscope Gina? I think that's Gina I know from way back when on Periscope. So we are going to talk about, is there doo-doo in your makeup? Is there doo-doo? I feel silly. I also sent out an email to my customers and followers today, and I got tagged on this post by my girl here locally, Latasha, and she's like, only my girl could get my attention with an email like this, because that's what it said. Is there doo-doo in your makeup? This is not a drill, okay? This is like real talk. The Los Angeles Police Department last Thursday did a raid on this big, it's like an alley where there are all these stores, like beauty supply stores and that. They sell everything, right? And they confiscated $700,000 worth of counterfeit makeup. And it was tested and shown to have not only animal excrement or doo-doo, but also human waste. So let's talk about this, okay? Because I've been in the, beauty business now for 5 years, and I've been in these Facebook groups and communities, and I see and hear a lot of stuff, okay? So let's just talk real quick. First of all, my name is Tamara Hamilton. I am a beauty advisor and also a trainer. I've been trained by one of the top cosmetics companies out there, 2.2 million followers on Facebook, and I also train the field on, that means distributors, that means advisors, reps, consultants, whatever you want to call them, on sanitation, on keeping things healthy, because if with social media, one of our people do something jacked up and someone gets an eye infection or MRSA or something like that, it impacts everybody, right? And so want to get the word out there to the public about this. So raise your hand, no judgment. This is a completely safe zone, completely 100% safe zone. Raise your hand if you've ever bought counterfeit makeup. Okay, so what is counterfeit makeup? Makeup that may say a brand name on it, like MAC, like Urban Decay, like Bobbi Brown, but Bobbi Brown did not make that makeup. But you may feel that in buying that, oh, I mean, it's the same stuff. Bobbi Brown just charges too much, and they just slap their name on it, and it's the same stuff. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not. So if you've ever bought counterfeit makeup, if you've ever gone to, I can't think of the name of it. I meant to look it up, but I was taking too long into my makeup. Like the Fashion Row or Fashion District or something like that. But it's very similar to, one thing I remember is this old car commercial for, what are those little cars they're made by the same people that make BMW, I think. Not a Roadster, the little itty bitty car. What's the little bitty car? It almost looks like a Matchbox car. Oh my God. But there was this commercial, and it showed people buying this counterfeit Mini Cooper. People were buying these counterfeit Mini Coopers, and so they made this whole parody of it. Well, the real deal is people, just like they buy counterfeit purses, they buy counterfeit Gucci, Fendi, they buy counterfeit Coach, they are buying counterfeit makeup. They want to save a few dollars. Another thing that people are doing is dumpster diving to buy makeup from places, instead of buying the makeup from places like Sephora and Ulta. And I'm here to tell you there's a reason why Ulta and Sephora will not sell you the makeup past its expiration date. Okay? Because they don't want their name dragged through social media, through the mud, and through the courts. There's a reason why. Okay? So this idea that if you buy a certain brand of makeup on a counterfeit basis, or any brand of makeup on a counterfeit basis, we need to understand, and it is documented. There are numerous videos out there. There are numerous articles out there about the conditions that this counterfeit makeup is made in. You think that it is the exact same product that you would be buying from the department store counter, or even from an advisor like myself, and it is not. Okay, they are making their own formulas, because many of these formulas, especially, like the company that I'm with, they're proprietary formulas, meaning that that formula cannot be used by anyone else. Otherwise, that person is in, lawsuit trouble, right? And so you're talking about, these are really truly proprietary formulas. How are they showing up in these places? Well, because they're counterfeit. And so there are videos out there that show some of the disgusting conditions, and you don't know what's in there. There's a reason why the police test that product as soon as they get their hands on it. They want to know, are there toxins in there? Are there things in there that could cause you harm? Cause bacteria and infections, cause you to lose eyes, all kinds of stuff. They busted a few places in New York that had cancer-causing ingredients in it. Exactly. So you may think that you are saving a few bucks by buying a product on a counterfeit basis. I'm here to tell you, those few bucks that you may save are not worth your health. I don't know. I mean, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I can't imagine saving $20 is worth potentially being blind or whatever else could potentially be happening. So the Los Angeles police last week raided this place, and $700,000 worth of makeup with human waste, animal, basically my mind immediately goes to rats, with rat doo-doo in the actual makeup. That, my friends, is completely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Can you imagine, especially like eyeshadows and things like that, what that could potentially do and getting in your actual bloodstream? So, again, if you've bought it, we're not here to judge you. We're not calling you gross. We're assuming that you didn't know, but I'm here to update you and let you know that you want to rethink that strategy, okay? You really want to rethink that. So let me ask you, so you may not have bought counterfeit. What if you went on eBay or Amazon to buy your MAC makeup, to buy your Bobbi Brown, to buy your Tom Ford? How do you know, again, what is in it? How do you know the conditions that it was manufactured in? So if you've bought those brands of makeup on Amazon, let us know in the comments. Again, this is a safe zone. We're not here to judge you. We're here to help you, okay? We're here to help you. you want to be very, very careful, okay? And I'm going to speak for all direct sales companies and network marketing and MLM, whatever you want to call it, you know, the Avons, the Mary Kays, the Uniques, the Motives, okay? Again, we're not here to sell you. We're here to educate you. You may think that, oh, my rep is charging this on their website. I'm just going to go to Amazon and get it. Well, again, you don't know. People are counterfeiting that makeup as well. You know, same with your Mona Tea, whatever it's called, the shampoos and that. People are counterfeiting that stuff and selling it. The other problem you run into is the expiration date. So I just got last week my new Moto's Bloom palette. And right here on the back, you see that? That is the little symbol that a lot of makeup has on it now that will tell you its expiration date. So this is good for 24 months from the time that it is opened, okay? Because you have no idea when it was manufactured and that. So they're assuming that it's moving through distribution and that at a certain rate. So 24 months, right? You don't know if it does not have that on there, and you don't know how long that person had it before they sold it on Amazon. So you don't know how old that makeup is. You don't know if that makeup was even used and so-called sanitized, and they're selling it to you as brand new. There's not always a way to know that. So again, you need to be careful when you're buying makeup on Amazon and eBay. So how do you know if there is doo-doo in your makeup? Honey, there's really no way to know, but I would say if you bought counterfeit makeup, if you bought makeup on Amazon or eBay, I probably would throw it away at this point if I were you. Based on a video I saw out of New York, now this $700,000 out of Los Angeles, if you bought counterfeit makeup in the back alley, on the street, on the corner in New York, Los Angeles, even Chicago, I would probably throw that away. Not even probably, it would have been burned after I read that article. And if you don't believe me, fact check me. The article is on usatoday.com. Okay, there's an image of it on my timeline. You can scroll down on my timeline and see the image, and it will tell you exactly what the title of the article is, and you can pull it up on usatoday.com. You can also Google and search on expiration dates for makeup because, for example, a mascara. You should not be using your mascara over 3 months anyway, right? And so you can look that information up online. If you're in my VIP group, you don't have to look it up because I posted it today again, because that's the thing that I would recommend. Get you a beauty advisor. Again, I'm not here to sell you, but get you somebody who is your point person who can remind you of things like that. That it's time to replace your mascara. That you bought your mascara a year ago. So if you're complaining that it's dry, that's why, because it's old and it should have been thrown out 9 months ago and you needed to buy a new one. Okay, and so I know in a lot of the groups, everybody wants to hate on your direct sales, MLM, whatever you want to call us. I know everybody wants to hate on us, but we serve a role. Okay, and I'm not even going to talk about dumpster diving because I just think that, like, first of all, I can't think of anything that good that I would feel that I should dump in a dumpster for it. Now, I mean, it's different if you're homeless and you got to eat, you know, your kids got to, I'm not knocking anybody like that. What I mean, though, makeup just ain't that serious. It's just not that serious to be jumping in anybody's dumpster. And quite frankly, when I say I think more of myself than that, it's not from an uppity standpoint, but it also is, why do we want these things so bad? Like, you got to ask yourself that. Why does it have to, you have to have it so bad? I know it becomes almost like a competitive thing psychologically, and that I get that. But yeah, I just could not see myself doing that. That's way too dangerous and too nasty. So when you talk about doo-doo in makeup, naturally, where are rats gonna be hanging out at? In dumpsters, right? So you already, when you think about dumpster diving, and when you talk about, there's a whole distribution and system of distribution to this whole black market on all kinds of products, right? How do you know that, that may be where the doo-doo and the makeup is coming from, because somebody dumpster dived and then that wound up in these stores as counterfeit makeup? Because all of it actually isn't counterfeit. Sometimes that's what it is. It's old product that's been discarded. Somebody got a hold of it and they put it back in distribution, but only in the black market. It's out of expiration. It's been in dumpsters. Rats have peed on it, doo-dooed on it. I don't know about you. That's just not one perfume that I'm really looking to wear. Not looking to wear. Okay, so let's see what y'all talking about. And she says, oh Lord, I'm throwing my makeup away that I haven't bought this year. Yeah, and again, that's why having a dedicated person is great, because they're going to remind you to do that. We call it a makeup bag remix. You can even do it in person with some of us if we're in the same location as you, where you just I do it with people all the time. We go through your makeup bag and you need to throw this away. This is to be thrown away. It's very similar to a personal trainer going through your refrigerator if you're on a serious mission to try to lose weight and throwing things out. Not I, that is so messy, says Shondell. Dorothy Bounce says education is key. Khadijah says on eBay, Paige has bought makeup on eBay a couple times. Long time ago. Learned my lesson though. Horrible counterfeit makeup. Yes. I'm loving this live. So informative. Hey girl. Hey Robin. Thanks girl. So again, please share this out, because people need to be educated. Even your beauty supply store, some of that makeup, I would just be very careful of. There is a reason, believe it or not, that companies charge what they charge. Number one is usually research and development. Okay. They're also going to be using better quality ingredients, and they often are going to use things to make the product last longer, and that's usually what you are paying for. And I don't mean like the shelf life of the product, but your foundation, for example, more expensive foundation is usually going to last longer because you have better coverage and things like that, and it will last longer throughout the day, and you'll end up using less foundation overall because you have to replace it less, and you're using less of it because of coverage and all other kinds of stuff. Now I wear custom blends, so I really get some long-term use out of my foundation. But there is a reason why you're paying for packaging. You're paying for, I'm with a company that so many products off of each palette is pulled and gone and goes through quality control and is tested. Okay, so those are the kind of things that you're paying for. You're paying for your advisor. You're paying for your rep, who's going to keep you on your toes, keep you up to date with the trends, keep you up to date with the colors, the textures, and make sure that it's time to replace your mascara. Make sure that it's time to re-up on your foundation so you're not using old and expired makeup. Okay, there is a reason why we get paid to do what we do. So can you just please respect what I do the same way that I respect that you do, as long as you're not dumpster diving, okay? As long as you're not buying counterfeit makeup. I'm not even going to talk about your kitchen makeup artist. There's a reason why they're charging you $15 for a full face. Y'all getting me heated now. There's a reason why they're charging you $25 for a full face, right? Because they may, and in many cases, are using inexpensive, inferior quality, and even dumpster dive or counterfeit makeup. These are things you have to be aware of. There's a reason why Tamira says she's not a makeup artist. I am not taking on that liability, okay? There's a reason why you go to a professional makeup artist. It's one thing to come with me and have a play date and play in makeup, right? It's another thing. I'm not letting anybody pay me to do their wedding because I don't feel qualified to do that. But it's also about the sanitation. It's also about respecting the fact that that person went through cosmetology school to learn these things to keep you safe. And so you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. Now, I know some girls like from my hometown, younger cousins, girls that I would even consider like younger cousins because I was in high school with their mom and remember when their mom was pregnant with them, and they do beautiful makeup. But I also know those girls' mothers, and I know the type of mothers that raised them, to know that they're being sanitary, to know that they are putting in good quality work and take pride in what they do. But you can't say that because some of this stuff that you see about everybody, because some of the stuff you see on social media is just unbelievable. Just completely unbelievable. So that's it. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I think I'll probably come back and do a part 2 on this and talk about why some people are going to this lengths to buy the makeup. Some makeup artists, the reasons they're doing it is because they want to build a big kit and they want to build it fast. And I can definitely show you a better way to build your kit and build it fast, systematically, and not have to resort to this and put yourself in harm's way, right? Because you're in harm's way if you're putting that makeup on somebody else. You can be sued for that. Whether you are a cosmetologist licensed for it or not, you can still be sued for that, I'm pretty sure, in at least all 50 states. I'm pretty sure of it. I mean, it's America. We're the most litigious country in the entire world. So I'm pretty sure you could be sued personally for that. And, if you think your net worth is negative now, have somebody sue you for, $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 in damages. You know what medical bills are. They ain't cheap, right? And I haven't had a baby in 21, 22 years. And it's expensive to get medical care these days. So, make sure you don't have doo-doo in your makeup. Your old expired makeup is just as good as doo-doo. Throw that out. Do not shop at these, I almost said a place. Everybody knows that place in Racine that I'm thinking about, though. These flea markets and that MAC is not there for a reason. It's not part of their branding. It's not part of their brand identity. And so if you see it there, there's a pretty good chance it's either A, expired, or B, that it is counterfeit and you have no idea what has gone into that makeup, the conditions that it was made in. Not to mention, from an ethical standpoint, the slave labor and things like that it's a whole nasty, seedy underworld, and you're supporting that when you buy that product, right? Everybody wants to run around and talk about their vegan and gluten-free and leaping bunny and all that, but then they got their counterfeit, Urban Decay Naked palette. Don't do that. You're causing a lot more problems than you realize. So now I feel like I'm rambling. So I appreciate you guys for jumping on and all of those who shared. If you're watching the replay, definitely throw up that deuce in the comments. Let me know. I watch all the comments, and make sure that you also share this out because people need to be aware. Y'all have a good night, and I will chat with you soon. Bye. You're welcome, Paige. See y'all later. You're welcome, Lisa. Bye-bye.